Morning, morning. Welcome back. Morning once again. Thank you. My night was good. It was all sleep. How are you guys? Phil, yes, we took finally this trade last night. It went pretty good actually. Almost 30 pips. Even though it came back after it made 10 pips first. My entry was here and it pushed all the way up. Yes, sir. Bro, it was pretty good. Now it has come back in the range. Unfortunately, but we went to the next zone, so this was maybe justified. Why did it drop that much? Okay, let's see. Let's clean everything because we need to start fresh. Euro US dollar right at support. 1 hour is the same. We're gonna look if we can get a close below. Right now it's just at support. Euro JPY. See the 4 hour. Looks like the 4 hour did already small breaking retest on this zone here. Right now is at support. I don't like it that much right now. Euro AUD. See how good it dropped from yesterday. We sold Euro AUD yesterday, but didn't like the way it was acting and just the way EA is. Anyway, it went pretty good. Daily breaks and retests. Yeah, you're right. The daily came for a retest here. That was late. Monty, I don't know. Monty said that he's not gonna stream today. He's off. Took a break maybe. Let's see. I was thinking about USD Cad. Taking some buys on USD Cad because we broke above this resistance on the 4 hour finally, and I think we might have a chance to continue to this next zone here. But what we need is that we need a close above this. Once this candle closes above, we're going to take some buys because we have then more confirmation. First, that we are coming from a 4 hour breaking retest, then we are breaking another minor zone here, a retest, then we can continue easily, I think, to the next zone probably. So hopefully we get a close today here. GBP US dollar looks like it went all the way down. Well, we'll see what happens because I'm not a very big fan of selling GBP now. But we'll see. We have a pretty big support here on the daily. It's not like a certain level. We have, yeah, it's a little bit messy, I can say, for GBP USD. USD CAD, yeah, it is, but it's getting better, I think, USD CAD, and we we have a chance here if we manage to pull this out. Since the 4-hour got rejected already, did a breakout. I didn't want to take a buys here just because we had a minor zone also here. So I said, okay, I'm gonna wait. You can see how good it did respect this level. And right now also we're having a lot of rejections, so all we need is this candle to close above, or the next one, doesn't matter, just we need a breakout above that. Once we do, we are good to go to the upside. Aussie dollar moved probably the same as AUDJPY last night. I think we had some kind of news that caused some movement. So we're right at 4-hour support here on the 4-hour on Aussie dollar, and also we're getting rejected from another zone, and we will see. The thing is, we have too many zones in between if we want to take a trade below this level. The next zone is right away. It's not too far. It's very close. So probably when you get a breakout, we'll have like no retest right on the next zone or something like that. So I think if we wait for this zone to break, even though I don't know if it's gonna come right now or not, might take a while. But we'll see. Not yet. And the US dollar got all the way back down in the range again. Wow. Didn't expect this. The daily did close above. I think it might be a daily retest where daily candles are closed. You can see how these daily candles are all closed at the same level. Even this one is a little bit below, but I think this did the break and retest of this zone. Now this zone is getting tested on the daily, I think. But what are we going to need here? I think we need to wait for a lower time frame confirmation, which would be a 1-hour break and retest or a 4-hour break and retest to the upside. But like I said, we need to wait. Should be around here above the 4-hour level. When you come all the way above, if we manage to close, then would be perfect, I think. Okay, so let's continue. GJ dropped all the way down too, which is surprising. And we are right at support here, and it's a pretty strong support. We've already got rejected like twice on this level for now on at this time. So what if we get a break in regions of the zone? We will see. We will see, because I hate that GJ is still on the same level, still on the same zone. Because it's been the same zone, the same range for days now, and it's not going anywhere. It's just ranging in between zones, and it doesn't do any good to us. We need a clean chart on it. Euro NZD, think nothing much is happening here. See these pairs like Euro AUD, GBP CAD, Euro CAD, AUD, JPY, Euro NZD. These are all pairs that are not, to trade every day. These pairs give, once in a while, give setups once in a while, and I don't tend to trade them every single day. So we are back at USD Cad. Once again, we need to wait for this close, the retest, and continuation. Why do you use a different data provider for Aussie Dollar? How do you mean? Oh, I didn't even look at it, to be honest. I guess I just put it there. It's nothing different. Yeah, it's the same chart. Okay, now USD Cad is on the line. All we need to do here is wait for a breakout, and then we can hopefully we can get a breakout here. Doesn't leave us without us. We have a good range to fill actually. Look, it is around 25 pips to the upside, so plenty of room to push. 5 pairs, top 5 pairs. Let's see top 5 pairs. GJ first, GBP USD second, USD CAD, EJ maybe, and Aussie Dollar. These 5 can be. Bay to morning.
USD Cad looks great.
Yeah, I think so. I think this gonna be pretty nice. Just a matter of time now until we have that breakout. USD Cad most of the time doesn't disappoint.
How are you today, Seth?
Good actually. I am good.
What a drop on Asian session.
Yeah, what a push before that drop on AUD JPY. Honestly, see, what patience is, you know, a setup can come when you don't even expect. You can wait all day, and at the end of the day, the chance can come. And it did came, gave some nice setup there. It was worth the wait, you know. Every time we get the same thing, so.
I was on my phone when you texted that you are taking. I think it was AU or AJ. I'm not sure.
AUDJPY was.
Yeah, and I saw it and I was like I was with my family and I was thinking, should I go to the laptop and take the trade? And then I just got the message that you already had 10 plus pips.
No, it took some time, not actually to move to almost right away, but I think you had time. You
I
see,
think I
it went
saw the
pretty nice
message late when
actually.
it.
It went very, very nice. You can see. But then after we got this huge pullback, maybe because we got rejected from this zone, but it was very good. You know, what did I say before?
Was
It
second
was,
retest, but it was 4 hour retest, right?
yeah, I don't know if it was a 4 hour second at first retest. I just know that it was a second, the 1 hour retest. But the fact that, like I said, when we break above this, it's going to be massive move, and it did. It did. Was perfect, I can say. And also we did have, you know, maybe we can say even it was the first proper retest with a good breakout, because the first one, like we said, it was not a very good one, weak one. So it was very, very nice. Took the second retest because it had this huge potential and it didn't make sense to continue down. It was just closed above. First was 2 pips, then we got even a better close above, and we had a good range to fill. The 4 hour also was a breakout, so there was plenty of confirmation for us. It's not a large wick, this is a candle. Maybe that messed up things a bit. AUDJPY was simple, guys. Simple. We had a breakout. We had another better breakout because it was only 2 pips. Retest. You can say also this was a retest. And boom, all the way to the upside. Went 10 pips first. We had a pullback here. I didn't get stopped here because my entry was pretty good. 560 I think, and it didn't come to stop me out. Then it went pretty good, even though I closed only 20 pips was my take profit. So let's wait. GJ is at support right now, from what I can see. So nothing yet. Right at support. Daily support is coming also. So it is a mess, to be fair. Just look at the daily, it is a mess. All of them are a mess, but we're trying to find something that is less messy. You know, like a USD Cad here, I think is gonna give us a nice setup. C trader, is yeah, it is ready, but I think I will start on Monday. Fresh week with a fresh
Man,
C trader.
this week just like
Yeah, it was not the best. There were some setups, some good setups which we didn't have breakout retests actually, because we had breakouts but no retests at all. Then there was a trade that we missed. Then there was messy trades. We had all kind of situations this week.
oh, a lot of Euro news.
Yeah, it was better than last week. Maybe we can say, because last week there was no setups at all. But this week we had some setups. Some we missed, some we took. So yeah. Okay, we have some Euro news, 34 minutes. Another Euro news, 49 minutes. Also other news on 1 hour and 20 minutes. GBP news on almost 2 hours. Wow, today is a pretty busy day. But nothing for USD, so we're good. We're good to go with USD Cad. GA, it's nothing. I don't trade GA, but I'll take a look for you. I mean, it doesn't look very bad. It can work, but just I don't trust GA. It's too volatile for me. But if there are a lot of rejections here, why not? Since you have also rejections here, it can work. As a setup, it looks good. Looks good as I guess doesn't matter if we deposit how much we deposit. No, there's a minimum investment there, which is $200. I'll let you know when you will be able, guys. The patience. We don't trade gold. Sorry, we don't trade indexes. Sorry. Uh, gold, gold runs by technicals, but also by fundamentals a lot. So you need to have information on both. And indexes are also affected by fundamentals a lot. So you need a lot of information about fundamentals too. That's the thing. So I don't want to trade them because I have not enough information about them. If I don't have enough information, I don't want to get involved and then see a move that I don't know why it is happening. We trade these pairs that we have here because we have more information about them. Okay. Yes, guys. Yes, setup is. I did set up CTrader. It's gonna start 99.9% on Monday. So patience. CTrader is awesome, I can say. It is awesome. You know, you get notifications on your account whenever your target hits, whenever your stop loss hits, and they are cool notifications. You know, it is pretty nice. It is pretty nice. Also, we're gonna choose the winner of Magic Keys today. Icy markets. First time. What do you do? We trade break and retest. We wait for breakout, we enter on the retest. Easy as that. Having trouble to find a broker that has T-Trader and SAP United States client. Add. Let me do something here and I'll let you know. Because we're gonna try to set up also MetaTrader. No, social trader, I think their fees are too high. I don't know if it's worth it. That's the thing. But like I said, I think Monday it's gonna be all ready. We'll try to set up for all accounts. Whoever doesn't have CTrader, it's gonna be maybe, if I can't set it up on MT4, then I have to use social trader. Social trade tools, or what it's called. So waiting for now. Roland, look, the copier is gonna be on CTrader. I'm gonna give more information on Monday. You'll have it ready. I'll send a link also. You'll have every information that you need. So patience for now. It's on IC Markets. You have to open a CTrader account on IC Markets. I'm gonna try to do it also on MetaTrader because not everyone can open on IC Markets because it doesn't accept USA clients. Also, Canadian clients, I think it doesn't accept. So we need to do something for that, which is finding something else like MT4 copy trade. We'll try that, and I'm gonna let you know all, so don't worry. If MT4 doesn't work, we will find another way, which is social trade. I think it was the page. We will be using that. Now let's focus on USD Cad because we're coming close to the next hour. No, you don't have to join at all if you want. It's just your choice. If you want to join, it's gonna be there. If not, it's still okay. What will the fees? We'll see. You will see when the trade copier opens. I'll set up some fees. It's not going to be too much. It's going to be reasonable, and it's a minimum of $200 investment, so not too much. Also, pretty much everyone can afford. No, you can join from Monday every day after that. Monday it's going to be, available, visible. UJ is moving. UJ hasn't moved at all. UJ is still at a small resistance, I can say here, and it hasn't moved at all. It just this range is like 5 pips. It has moved like 2-3 pips. Nothing big, I can say. But let's see. USD Cad needs to break above because this is not a good sign. We're coming close to the candle close. It's another 7 minutes. Hopefully 7 minutes we close above, clear the zone, wait for a retest, and we can continue up. Okay, so just getting ready the winner to get to choose the winner of this thing here. If you can see, it's a great tool, I can say. Question, okay, let's take a look at the question. Let's take a look at it. Okay, so you did get 10 pips at this candle here. Yeah, so if I would be on a retest at this zone and price would go away and hit this zone, my stop loss would be at break even and I would secure the most here. That's what I would do, because you did get rejected from another zone here.
Let's go, you cat.
UCAD needs to close above. Just a little bit more.
Like this?
Right, like this.
Okay.
Let's go.
540.
Like this.
Putting my magic keys.
There are so many comments on the post, like 400 chances of for someone to win or lower, I can say. Four hour is just on resistance. It's the same level also on the 4 hour. So I think this is a minor zone that we are looking at it now, and this was a more like a major zone for USD Cad, and we did have a break, we did have a retest. We have this zone on the 1 hour, also on the 4 hour. So on the 1 hour we are pushing above that breaking, I think, as you can see, and if we do close above we should have some continuation. Are you using an app to select winner? Yeah, we're gonna use something from Google, like the last time we did. Okay, we do have a close on USD Cad. We do have a close. Are we gonna enter this or not? Okay, I'm on USD Cad buys. I just entered. Let's see if we're gonna come a little below or not. I'm gonna use, let me see how many pips here. I'm gonna use 10 pips stop loss here. I'm just gonna give you know, some room to the trade if it comes deeper, or if it decides to be a fake out, so we can manage it better. But even though I think it is not needed. Hey bro, you should say choose a now. I don't know, maybe I didn't set it right. I'm just gonna say even better than that. Okay, let's go USD Cad. Let's go USD Cad. I think we got like a deeper retest because of the, you know, London Open. So volume kicked in, and I think we have to continue to the upside now. It is time. Once it goes bullish, would be game over for USD Cad. How do I enter? I don't know. If you don't know that, you shouldn't be here, to be honest, because you need to go and learn the basics. This is not a stream for basic for people who don't know basics, because you're just gonna get confused. You don't know what we do.
Let's go.
Let's go. USD Cad shouldn't be disappointing us. It is a good setup. We don't have the best breakout, but we do have maybe enough to continue up. Let's see. There is a very nice chance here for us. 4 hour is looks like a rejection, unfortunately, but we'll see what happens. The 4 hour already did a break and retest before here, and we can get this as another confluence for us that we are pretty bullish right now. Breaking also a minor zone and more continuation, but it's not a good sign if we go below the previous candle, which I say almost all the time that it's not a good sign. Most of the time, if it goes below or above when we have a breakout candle, tends to be a fake out, but this time we'll see. We will see. Oh, how to enter giveaway. It's done now. Giveaway. It is too late. It is closed. No. USD Cad is going the wrong way. USD Cad is going the wrong way. Let's see. Maybe just a deeper pullback because of London Open. Need a bottom wick. I don't know what's the point of these bottom wicks, top wicks. Needs to create a top wick. Needs to create a bottom wick.
Wrong way, wrong way.
Looks like it's gonna take some time. Looks like it's gonna take some time. But we'll wait and see what happens. As long as the 1 hour is open and anything can happen, there's plenty of time. We have plenty of time. I could have used even a smaller stop loss just below maybe this candle here, because the breakout candle is almost at resistance, so it doesn't make sense. We can say, okay, if it comes below this, that's not a very good sign, and we can close a small loss. But also, I think we can't judge it right now because there's plenty of time. We have a 10 pip stop loss, which gives us more room to know if this closes back in the range, then it's going to come for a retest before continuation downside, which can give us a chance to get out. But I still think we need to continue. Right now, we will see. Still time. I've seen this happening before. Let's see if it's a real fake out or not. It's not decided if it's a fake out unless we see a candle close. So until the candle closes, there's no fake out. If 4 hour closes bearish, is gonna close partial, you can do that too. Like I said, if we go below these two candles here, that's not gonna be a good sign. Probably a small sign of a fake out, but we'll see. I'm ready to take a loss here because I have more. Since I had a win yesterday, we'll see. Not gonna try to cut this too fast because it has good potential. It has still good potential to continue. Maybe this is just a deeper retest, but 1 hour, next 1 hour candle is gonna give us the confirmation. Unless it comes all the way down, of course, or it's gonna push all the way up. Depends now. GJ is, let me see, it's nothing, it's still rejecting this support here. For me, there's no trade yet on GJ. Euro USD broke the level? I don't know. Euro USD just, it's getting rejected also, same as the GJ. Same as GJ. And does it worry that it has broken the low of the previous hourly candle? Oh, how did it break? A break is when a candle closes, let's say, below the previous candle. You know why it doesn't worry me? Because look where it started. It's almost at resistance. Let's say if I would have a breakout candle coming all the way from down here, closing above, then coming all the way below and pushing below the previous candle, that what would worry me. But this is a different situation. Look where this candle is. This is almost at resistance where it started. So I can't say, I even usually put the stop loss below the breakout candle. But this situation, it doesn't apply because the breakout candle is right at resistance. Couldn't break at this one, closed below, then this one went all the way up and closed, cleared all these candles here on the left too. So we need to have some continuation here. If we don't do if we don't have that, I'm gonna be cautious when it breaks these two candles here. That would be a point where I would think, okay, now there's a high chance that price might, continue all the way down. But as long as it stays like this, still needs to continue up. But we will see. We'll see. There's still time. There's still time.
Yeah, we did our analysis, so and we decided to take it. So anyone who decided to take it has to know what he is risking.
Yeah, of course, of course.
And
Yeah,
I think,
you can also put stop loss if you want, just below these two candles. Not
hmm,
right at it because maybe it can touch it then reject again, but just below it, like 6-7 pips. We can manage the stop loss whenever we want. So we need to see how price is gonna move. My stop loss is 10 pips. Then if I need to put it here later on, it's an easy job we can do. But right now we're gonna still hold just like it is. We're gonna see how it reacts.
looks good for now to me.
4 hour has no bottom wick. Isn't that worrying? I still don't know what's the thing behind this. It doesn't have a bottom wick. What does
Bro,
that mean? There
I
are
think,
hundreds of candles that have no bottom wick, no top wick.
yeah, there is no rule.
4 hour has no bottom wick. You know why it doesn't have a bottom wick? Because there is huge momentum. That can be a reason.
And we have,
Look at this, for example. There's no bottom wick here. Why? Because it got rejected from another zone and it was pretty strong momentum. And see how it dropped all the way down. Made just a small retest. I can't say a retest because there was support right here. But then how it came all the way down. Usually, what candle with no top wick, with no bottom wick, is a sign of strong momentum. We can say when, for example, we have a breakout and the breakout candle has no top wick, that means strong momentum, and 90% of the time price is going to push through that candle, going to create a wick above that or something like that. So I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't focus on that thing if it has a top wick or no bottom wick. I focus on zones. So if the 4 hour candle has started here, somehow I'm gonna say, okay, that's where max it can come. Maximum price will come that place, then should reject, for example. And if we look at it, that's where 4 hour candle is, you know. And if it goes below that, I'm gonna be cautious. But for now, we're still think still have chances here.
It will push ups yet
Uh,
because most of the time, like candles break the low of the previous candle just by a pip and then start pushing up. So last time in UJ trade and in CAD JPY also it happened.
there is still time, so not worried yet. I would be worried if it goes all the way below this. That's what I would be worried. And it would be, you know, time where price is coming close, where time is coming close to the candle close. So let's see. There's still time. There is still time. I don't like the fact that it came all the way down here, but I've seen what can happen before. So I think we can still manage to see, if we can get a small loss, if it happens to be a fake out or not. My take profit, this is just you know, the next zone, if I can say. Doesn't have to be 26 pips. We don't have a 26 type profit. This is the long term we can expect for price to continue. Our first target is, let's say, the first zone that we find, and this looks like the next zone, which is around 10-15 pips, I think. That's when we can secure some, we can leave some run. But let's see. I think is the momentum that I wanted somehow seems lost, but we're just 17 minutes in. So we've seen many times where price can stay for 40 minutes or 50 minutes at the same place, and last 10 minutes push and give you 10-20 pips easily. So either way it's gonna happen. Good thing about Forex is that there's only two ways. Either it's gonna go up or down. So whenever it goes, we're gonna have a solution what to do. That's the good part. That's the good part. Imagine if we would have three ways. Maybe it can go sideways also.
It's going backwards.
When you have like two streets to choose which street you want to enter, if you enter the wrong one, you see, okay, you know right away that the other street is going to be the right one, so it's easy. But when you have three, then you are wrong at one, then you have another two to choose once again. So it's a pretty good thing that we have only two ways, up or down. I think if it does comes back, once it turns bullish, it's gonna give us some quick pips. But that's gonna be the hardest thing maybe, to come back all the way up, since it got it did this big pullback, even though it's not big at all if you look at it. How many pips is this? 6-7 pips from where it opened. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but I found a very nice car, which is very small, but the inside of it is like a Lamborghini.
Peugeot, Peugeot, Peugeot,
Trying to listen how do you spell Peugeot, Peugeot, Peugeot. USD Cad, USD Cad. Looks like it's choosing the wrong direction. Yeah, it is a Peugeot 208. It is. It really amazed me. I saw it a few days ago. Peugeot 208. GT line. Okay, USD Cad, USD Cad. If USD Cad is gonna go below this, not a good sign. It is not a good sign. Let's see. Having a pullback like this can be acceptable, but if it comes all the way down here, that would be the end of the bullish move that we expect. Can you take where yeah, the interior is like Lamborghini. It is crazy, the buttons, some buttons that they put there. They're just crazy. No, I'm not closing yet. I'm not closing yet. I'm looking what's gonna happen with this level. This might be the rejection here that we can expect, but let's see. I think I'm just gonna leave it to my stop loss, because that's where I'm gonna be sure that okay, this is clearly a fake out. I don't want to close here, then price reject all the way to the upside. So when I get stopped here, I know for sure this is going to be a fake out. Let me see about this free trader demo, because yesterday, I don't know, something got messed. I can't find the same account that I created. Wow, USD Cad. USD Cad is pushing through that. Let's see, 4 hour got rejected pretty hard. Yes, so now that we got almost came here, if the price starts to reject now, maybe I can think of closing something, wait for a better confirmation. Maybe, if price comes above here and I can look for a chance to get in once again, but right now the way it's pushing, I don't like it, so I'm gonna look for this to close. Yeah, I'm gonna take a 5 pip loss here. Let me see.
I'll probably stay in.
You'll stay in again, still?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna
my
take a.
stop is right there where your stop is, so if it pushes there, I'm out. Otherwise, I'm still in.
Yeah, I'm gonna close 5 pips, just because the pullback is too big right now. The pullback is too big, and I'm gonna wait for a better close. Gonna wait for a better close. I don't like the pullback here. I better take a 5 pip loss than take the full 10, because still can get another chance. Look, the problem is that we're almost at the next zone. Now, it's not impossible thing to get rejected all the way up, but it doesn't. It's not the same anymore. It went below this, it went below these candles, went almost below at the next zone. So we'll see. We'll wait now. We'll wait, because now we know for sure what can happen here. If price once comes once again here, we know that it's going to be even a higher possibility of pushing up. But right now, no. Right now it's too big of a rejection here, too big of a pullback when we want to break and retest. It's too big. It is Friday. It's Friday night. Yeah, it's not good at all right now. Usd Cad. The way it was, now it's the total opposite. The total opposite here now is. Didn't respect the zone, which was a little bit surprising, because this was a pretty good zone. It was a pretty good zone, and we got a clear break above. I mean, the only reason may be the 4-hour, but even the 4-hour, when you have a good close, I just guess the whole direction got changed here, and we'll see. The 4-hour is going to be at a strong support here. It is going to be pretty hard to continue down, but what we might get is some consolidation maybe. USD Cad disappointed us. Yeah, looks like daily. Think about the daily is that when we have a zone like this, see, this is a whole range of 20-30 pips almost. Then it is like a whole zone on a daily, but on lower time frames you have a certain levels. But seems like it can affect it. Yeah, USD Cad is melting. What's happening? Euro news are just coming and coming and coming.
Oh,
Yeah, USD Cad is pushing, and if it does go below this level, looks like it's gonna melt. See, first time it did respect, now it's pushing. What about your USD? Euro has a lot of news. I don't think about EU. I don't think that I'm gonna look for entry unless we get something like this. If we do get a close above, but we have news, so probably stay away. Next week, I hope it is better than this one, because this week we said, okay, I hope it's going to be a better week than last week. And now it was not as good as we expected. But it's a good thing. Took a 20 pip win last night, 5 pip loss today. Still managed to end this, even though it's not the end yet. I hope we're gonna have another setup here. If not now, we should have it on New York session. Look at GU. Thinking about GU, we have a lot of rejections here, which is also 4-hour level. What can we do here? Maybe, who knows, maybe we can take the retest of this zone. Lots of rejections. We managed to close above. Looks like we can have a nice push to the upside, since it was a daily retest, as it looks like. We can have some continuation.
Bro, you're muted.
Where were you before? I was saying I was very excited about USD Cad because it was
Yeah.
a clean setup. We had a lot of rejections here. All these candles rejecting these ones, this and this, and we have a good breakout. London open needed to bring some volume to push this up, but went the whole direction, different direction. But still not that bad. Managed
Yeah, I mean,
to,
there's always a probability that it will not work, so
yeah. We
happens.
had a lot of, I can say, confirmations. Aussie Dollar is pushing really nice. If we do close above this, we might have a chance here. Next zone is around here, so not very much space to say, maybe to push, and there's still time, so it might go all the way without waiting us. But we're gonna keep an eye, because if it stays like this, we might have a good setup. How can we trade fakeouts? Well, in this USD Cad setup, I think it's not possible to trade it as a fakeout because there are too many zones in between, which it doesn't allow us to do that. There are certain times where we can trade fakeouts, but not this time.
USD Cad is breaking to the downside. Maybe we can take the other way.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about that. Because since the daily also got rejected, then you know, why not? Even though it's to the upside, we had a better chance. We had a clean range to the next zone. To the upside, to the downside, it's, I don't know, it's too many zones. If we close like this and we get a retest on the 1 hour, it's not making too much sense because this zone is too messy. It is too messy. All these rejections. Then we kind of started to reject here all these rejections, and when we get the breakout, we might come a little higher than we can expect. Yeah, we'll see. But we can have this move. We'll see how it closes, then we can make a decision. Even though, see, then the FOREX can be open still, and we might have like a big rejection. It will seem like a big rejection. So I would rather take, I don't know, GU maybe, if it breaks the zone here. But we have another zone here. We'll see what can happen, because we need a close, right? Look at NZD US dollar. I'm gonna take this if it gives me the breakout. It looks perfect. It's just gonna wait for the retest and more continuation. Yeah, all USD pairs. USD went crazy a little bit. USD Cad dropped. USD pushing. We'll see. I think this is a good chance actually. We're gonna have some good closes, and I'm gonna pick and choose here. I think I'd rather take Aussie dollar or NZD US dollar. These two is gonna be my main trades, I think. So let's see. What we can expect from NZD US dollar is a retest, but now I don't know if we're gonna come all the way down here where I expected. We'll see. Because if we close above this previous yesterday's high, then this might act as support, and we can have some continuation. Yeah, NZD US dollars, I think clean to the left, all the way to the upside. I think it's pretty good. We have this small resistance here, but I don't think it's gonna have any effect maybe on it. Man, we're having all these breakouts, but so many zones in between, so many zones, you know. Most of the time it's coming from another zone just because we have too many. Let me see Aussie dollar. Yeah, looks like Aussie dollar might be better. But it's Friday, so what can we expect from a Friday? Yeah, the worst, you know, the worst can be price coming all the way rejecting and giving no breakouts. That would be the worst. Where's Mr. Sanders? Mr. Sanders missing.
O böyle iş bende mi ya?
Is this how I see Aussie mate? Okay, mate. Let's see. Let's see if your idea fits the Mr. Sanders idea, because you need to be in the same boat as Mr. Sanders. Aussie dollar, yeah, it's same. I'm looking at the same thing on Aussie Dollar. But we need to break above this also.
Just
Yeah, so I think Aussie Dollar, once it breaks above, we have like a 10 pip zone that I think can be easily to fill. Other than that, we're gonna need then to break this level to 0.71450. What else here? Okay, we are almost ready for the magic keys. Almost. There are so many people, it is crazy. Finished? Finished. Wow, this is crazy. So many people. Was a bit Spanish. I don't know. Where did it go? Search for.
efendim baba.
Oğlum bu araba neye çıkmıyor?
Hangi?
How old I am? Guess. I don't know. I'm 24. Okay. Let's choose the winner. Let me find. 30. No way, man. 30 years old? I'm not that old. 27? No way. I'm 24. 24 only. Okay, I found the page. Yeah, it is the beard that makes me look a little bit older. 43? No, man, I'm 46. I'm 46. I use the app that makes you look older, and I did post it to Instagram once, and people thought that it was really me. Well, no. Sometimes I feel that I'm older because of how people approach me. Okay, let's see. There are so many people. The first group. Second group. It's gonna be crazy. Third group. Okay, another one here. Okay, and another one. This is crazy. Look at all these people.
Let's go. Bay to love, please.
Man, there's another one. This is crazy. How is it gonna choose a winner in all of this? Yeah, just like winning the lottery. So, you know, Fun Happens is gonna win this, even though he didn't comment. Okay, so I'm gonna spin this and see who's the winner's gonna be. It's gonna be crazy how it's gonna choose a winner. Who's the winner? Okay, we have a winner.
Bay to love.
I don't know who this guy is, but gonna have to tag him on Instagram. Okay, Bensham. I don't know how it spells, but this is the winner. Congrats. If you are on the... Okay, I see you. Congrats. Text me on Instagram. Yeah, text me on Instagram and send me some details for the details to ship it to you. Congrats, Ben. Wow, you can never see your name here. It's too much.
Can you just do it again, just for fun?
Yeah, let's do it
Just
again.
to see.
I'm
Just
gonna
for
do
fun.
it until Beetle shows up. Okay, we have another winner.
Oh.
This guy wins
Like
I don't know,
with
an apple here. Once again, until Beetle is here. Okay, who's the next one? No, still no Beetle.
I think it's you.
It's
You
a
can win.
very small chance of winning.
Yeah, less than FOREX.
You know what we should do when we have 2 free pairs? We just need to bring the pairs here and see whichever, you know.
Yeah.
No, man. Yeah, we need to remove these that are showing up. You are very smart, the student of Mr. Sanders.
USD Cad looking good.
Beto, it's too...
I have no chance. Just put my name on it.
Did you know that you can change the color, sound, and behavior of the wheel by clicking customize? See, let's put fun happens.
Yeah,
Beto,
put mine also and yours also. Let's see who.
Ash. Okay, only these. Let's see if Beto is gonna win again or not.
Yeah. Oh no. No way.
Thank you very
Fake.
much, guys.
It's manipulated.
How did I win? I mean, I was not supposed to win here.
USD Cad has a good close set.
Okay, let's see. Usd Cad. Yeah, good close. If okay, so if this candle comes right away to make the retest, then I'm gonna consider it, but we'll see. I have the doubts that it's just gonna push straight to the next zone. Yeah, let's see. See, yeah, okay, good. But let's just hope that we get the retest we want here. It is not a very small range. It needs to come around 10 pips. I don't know if it's going to be able to do that. But the close is very good. Look at how big this is. This is 25 pips and it broke this 4-hour level on the 1 hour. So if we get the retest here, I think we should reject, since also we are coming from a daily resistance.
She had GBP USD closed above, and like
GBP USD.
it has also good chances to go up.
Yeah, the only problem with GBP USD is that this is causing, dubs to me and this, even though we have plenty of rejections here, and the way candle closed, from where it came from a 4 hour zone at daily, also breaking above this, I think this should be the next zone, but I don't know if we're gonna
We
get
also
any.
have rejections. We have rejections on the left also on this level, breakout level.
This one.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. Let me check. Get this wick here too. Yeah, no, I think you see, yeah, looks like it. Looks like we have rejection at this level. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for it and see. It looks pretty good, but we need the retest first. I don't know if we're gonna get the retest. What about GJ? Let me see GJ. GJ is right at resistance. Right at resistance. If we do manage to close above this, then we can have a quick move like this, maybe to the upside. But for now we are at resistance, and it is a pretty strong one. It is a pretty strong one. So let's wait. Let's wait and see. Hopefully GU maybe gives us one, even though it's pushing straight to the upside. USD Cad, see, it's this huge momentum, I can say. Also, yeah, good Smith that you reminded us for the news, because see, we have news coming up on GBP in 26 minutes. Let's play this game here. It looks like fun. No, now my wife is the winner. It's rigged. This thing is rigged. Oh, finally Baitu.
Beatty's the winner.
Hey. Bro, I sent you my address.
Okay. So we are in between. Should we take? No. It is gone. It is gone. USD Cad is pushing straight to next zone. GU probably did the same. Oh, and NZD dollar has a chance. I don't know if it would be better for our close, but the 1 hour it didn't close like I expected, even though I expected a retest of this zone here. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but if it does, I think we might have a good chance. But no, we need a 4 hour close. We need a 4 hour close. CAD JPY, what's about CAD JPY? Oh, CAD JPY looks pretty good actually. You know what? No, it's going. It is going. We need to come a little bit lower here. We need to come a little bit lower. Yeah, I'm gonna take CAD JPY, but needs to come a little lower. I think we're a little bit late. That's all. Okay, I'm gonna enter one position here, and if it comes lower, I'm gonna enter another one. So I'm just entering half here. So stop loss is gonna be just below here, and we don't have much room to the upside to continue. We have around 10 pips, so 1-to-1 risk reward to the next zone. After that we might break to the next target and push above that. Buy some CAD JPY. I'm gonna wait for a little bit if it comes to enter another half of my position, and I think we have this small range to push to the upside. I don't know if you can say that it already did reach this where the candles are closed. I think we should push bullish here and take us to the next level. There's good momentum. We got rejected from the zone, broke above this. It looks pretty good. Let's see if CAD's gonna disappoint us once again. We'll see. I think it looks good. Looks good. We should make that loss back. Please change bullish bearish candles. Not interesting. Okay, you can change your charts if you want. It is very easy. But I like them like how they are like right now.
Siad, what did you took before?
We took USD Cad buys,
Okay,
which went not good. Okay, I'm gonna take another entry here, and I'm not taking any other ones after that. That's my last. Let's see now. First was just a little 1 or 2 pips above. Second is here. That's all for me. Now I'm just gonna expect price here to continue down. Up. Up, not down, sorry. I have a 7 pip stop loss. I think there's no need for more. So yeah, let's see. Once it turns bullish, this candle has no top wick. What do you guys say? Needs to make a top wick. And continue to the next zone. Maybe then after breaking this, we can have another push to the next zone, and another to the next zone. So let's see. Now it's a matter of time. Hopefully we get a good trade here because it's been a boring week. We have a 10 pip range first target, then after that we'll see. Does your weekly monthly bias affect what kind of trades you look through the week? First, we don't, when we trade 1 hour, 4 hour, it's not that we want a huge move. So we are trading lower time frames. The overall bias sometimes matter, but even if we trade against the trend, it's not going to change anything. See, we're not looking for a trend changer move here. We're just trading from one zone to the next zone. It's only 10 pips, not going to change anything. That's all. But what do we try to do is we try to trade with the trend also, because it's much better, much more comfortable also. People texting me, I'm the winner. No way. Of course, just making as a joke. Just as a joke. Let's see now. Let's see now what CAD JPY is going to bring us. Good signs so far, so good. Price rejecting. Once it closes bullish, once it goes bullish, we can expect another push.
Let's go.
Then we can have a good trade to end the week, because it was a tough week. We can say that was a tough week.
Oh, nice moves.
Yes, it is pushing. Indeed. But only 4 pips, 5 pips, and it's not enough. It's not enough. We need another 5 pips. We need 10 pips. Once it goes to the next zone, even if it's 9 pips, we need to secure some, because there's a chance we might get reject from this resistance. So we need to be aware of that, and once it comes to the next resistance, we can secure some, move our stop, break even, and leave it run. Okay, so let's see. Currency COM US30. A break and retest US30 30 minute. Well, I don't know what to say, to be honest. I mean, it looks like a breakout, a weak breakout, also in some 30 minutes, which it's not good for me because I don't trade lower than 1 hour. Also, yeah, looks like it worked. Congrats, but I wouldn't be doing that. I tried like 2 weeks ago to see how US30 works, if break and retest works, but it's not that good. It's not that safe. There's a lot of fundamental things that affect it, I think. So we need to be aware. If you trade US30s, you need a lot of information. Erman, you're keeping the discipline, very good. But don't stress yourself. Chill.
Seat, chill, Katwi.
Now we're gonna wait and see. CAD JPY might take a little bit, some time, but it should go at the end, because there's nothing on left actually, so it doesn't make any other thing sense except continue to the next zone. Okay, perfect. If it works for you, great.
Bro, don't do wrong things.
No. It's staying down. No way, man. It's gonna go up. See? Perfect. Thank you. Thank you for confirming. Let's see who wins. Wow, that was so close. But we just did beat Mr. Sanders, so sorry, Mr. Sanders. Okay, GBP news are coming in 12 minutes. Erman, you're doing great, man. No worries. No worries, you're keeping the discipline in the chat. You are very good. "12 minutes we have news on GBP. So we're gonna have to stay away from GBP. Let's see.
Let's go catch JPY.
Let's go. We just need another little push and we're done. Then we're gonna see, maybe we're gonna have more continuation during the day. If it doesn't come to our entry once it makes, you know, around 10 pips, it would be perfect because we can continue more.
Yeah, 8:15 is my first.
$780 should be first. Because look at, we have plenty of projection there. We don't want to, you know, not secure anything
780.
and see that then price coming all the way down. Would be a shame. It's taking some time.
Really needs to poach with the usual coat vertigo blue.
Have a call. I just got a call from Mr. Sanders. Sorry for that. I don't trade GA. I don't, because GA, I think it is too volatile. So it is too volatile. What app? There's no app that I use. It's just we have plenty of news, plenty of websites that we can use. I use my FX book. Also, you have Daily FX, you have investing.com, plenty of them. 6 minutes. Let's see if it's going to have any effect on GBP pairs. We're gonna need patience with CAD JPY, because if you remember last time we took this, it went very good, but it took time, around 2-3 hours until it worked out. So we're gonna need a lot of patience. Mr. Sanders is what can I say? Mr. Sanders is very.
He's the founder of FOREX.
Yeah, he's I don't know. I don't even have words for him.
He's a market maker. He's already 200 pips up this morning.
Let's see, CAD JPY. Let's go once again. Another push. Grant, Mr. Sanders is just I don't know who he is actually, but he's just making fun with him. But we had some people doing, marketing of him. Maybe they are bots, or I don't know.
Yeah, those are bots.
Bots.
They repeat the same
They
message.
never stop on YouTube. I don't know how to block them. Hundreds of comments on the videos. I don't know if I can stop them. I get notifications all the time. I don't know who trusts them actually, or who believes them. They are so fake. Your cat goodbye? I don't think so. Your cat just rejected support. That's all. And had another one here maybe, and another one here. Too many zones. Just skip your cat. Skip your cat. Let's go Cad JPY. Do not disappoint us. Looks good, looks good. See, look, last time what happened here is the same thing. Closed below, did a retest, continuation. Closed above, did a retest, continuation to the next zone. So same thing we want again. After that, maybe if it breaks above, it can happen the same thing here. We had a breakout, a retest, and a whole continuation to the upside. So the same thing can happen here too. Then maybe we'll break also this whole continuation to the upside. So from a zone to the next zone. But first we need to see if this is gonna respect the level or not. Do you think as next our confirmation would it be safer to wait for a support to close and break above candle? I don't really understand that. I don't know what you mean with that. Maybe it's on a chart and I can see what you mean. Waiting and waiting. From next week, it's gonna be next level. It's gonna be next level. We're gonna trade on C Trader. Also gonna use TradingView, but C Trader is gonna be there too. C Trader is gonna be there too. Let me see how it looks like. We put C Trader here instead of. Yeah, looks like you need to push this lower, like this. Now I need some more to do this smaller, like this. Quitim, thank you. Hopefully we can grow together. Yeah, the clock is gonna change in 2 days. Better, maybe. I don't know if it's better or not. How does C Trader looks like? Pretty good, right? We're gonna use both C Trader and the TradingView. Looks like CAD JPY is pushing down because Mr. Sanders sold CAD JPY. Is the CAD breaking out soon? I don't know. Is the CAD got rejected from the support? Looks like it. It just looks like it, I don't know. How long? I don't know. As long as I can. I don't have a certain period of time. we'll see how it goes first, then we'll see if we can continue more, or maybe just for a certain period of time. CTrader has a lot of options. I really like CTrader. Okay. Good. The thing is, the only bad thing maybe to say, I still can't download CTrader from IC Markets. I don't know, it just doesn't open. I click and nothing opens. What news came out? GBP news, market services, PMI. Market manufacturing, PMI. Did anything happen with GBP? I think, yeah, it moved a little bit, I guess. Just as a rejection here, around 16 pips. Not bad. Not bad. CAD JPY here taking too much time. Yeah, I've seen that you can do algos too on CTrader. Look, there's so many things that we can do. It's just a matter of time. Do you think, how do you think the elections in US will move the markets? Well, I don't know. We'll see, because I've experienced, elections before. I can tell you that there can be some massive movements. Some massive moves can be during the elections. Yeah, we're gonna try to stay away because we don't know what can happen. We do not know. Look, let's go to Euro USD here, and I'm gonna show you something. Let's go to Euro USD, and we're gonna choose daily, not daily. We're gonna choose weekly. Or you know what? We're gonna choose monthly. When we had elections on Français in France, or how should I say? Okay, let me see where when the elections were on France. No, looks like I should choose weekly. Weekly. Okay, weekly. Let's see. See, do you see this gap here? Do you see this gap here? This was when the elections happened on France. Look at this. This is 150 pip gap here that was caused by the elections, and this was during the weekend. This happened during the weekend, and many people, did have open position during the weekend because they thought, okay, they're gonna be rich or something. They sold Euro USD. I saw so many accounts blown at that day. Also, when price opened all the way up here, people went and sold Euro USD here. They did sell Euro USD because they thought they're going to fill the gap here, a gap that was more than 100 pips. And look what happened. It never came back to fill that in years, because then it came. But just look at this. Look at this. It never came back after that. It did a small pullback, but no. It just pushed all the way up. Took years to come. Look, then it started to come lower and lower. After this is 2020, and this was 2017. So 3 years it took for price to come all the way down here again to fill this gap. And just for the people that want to trade gaps, it is too risky. And also for people who want to trade during elections, this is what can happen. This happened before the elections. During the elections, it was a weekend, and when Monday, Sunday night market opened, pushed 180 pips or more. Then look at the move all the way up. People try to sell, hoping that it's going to come back to fill this gap, but never came, up until 3 years later. Euro JPY did the same. Euro JPY did the same. And that's it. I think I just need to stay away and to see who wins, and then we can go with the wave or with the train. We can get in the train during the move. After it gets calmed, we can be somehow, we can get some kind of confirmation, if we can say, what can happen with the market after Trump gets elected again, or Biden, we'll see. It's just a matter of time. So it is not necessarily to trade the news. I even traded, when Trump got elected, but I was in a trade that Hillary, I think I was on the side, if Hillary wins, what's going to happen with USD. I think it was that USD would get stronger or something. But I was in the wrong side, I think. It was 2016. Even though I didn't lose anything, because it was the beginning. I didn't have much, too much money on the account. It was just the beginning. Yeah, I went through a lot of things. There was elections when Trump got elected, France, elections in France. Also, I was here when some crashes happened with JPY pairs. I was here, and I know a lot of people got big losses that day. Yeah, probably Trump gets elected again. I don't really know because I'm not from America. I don't know who has better chance of winning, but I don't know. We'll see. I was here when this crash happened, and this is not just a week. This happened for real, and I was here. Look at this, 600 pips. 600 pips move to the upside. But first, this move was to the downside. I've never seen something like this before. It was crazy. The way it was pushing, it was crazy. You could have been broke that day, and you could have been very rich. I think I took a trade on Euro JPY because Euro JPY did the same thing, all JPY pairs. And I took a buy just somewhere, in the bottom. I took a small buy, but I got paid a lot there with the small positions, based on the position, not based on the money. The money was not big, but the pips were too big. The move was major. 600 pips. Look at it, went all the way down, pushed like 300 400 pips, then it got rejected all the way up after. It was crazy. Now it's going down little by little. Maybe it's gonna fail this week sooner or later, who knows. Who knows? Are you getting paid from YouTube? No, I'm not. I don't get a cent from YouTube. Okay, 15 minutes left. By now we should have had 10 pips, but at least 10 pips to go to the next zone. It's taking some time. Maybe next candle, it's gonna push to the upside after this one closes like this. So, who won the giveaway? The giveaway, one guy. His name was Ben. You guys still leaving comments? It's done. Dan Bilzerian is getting sued, I heard recently. Yeah, I saw the news that he owes money to a lot of people.
Investors, right?
Investors, yeah. He lost their money or something like that. But
Yeah,
he's in a different level, millions.
But his company's not making profits, and he's spending all the money from the investors in parties, models, and all the pics you see on the internet. Those girls are models paid by the investors' money.
Yeah, he's spending all this money,
Yeah, it's a good
renting
idea,
big
man.
mansions and all these. But you don't get away with that. You can't get away with that.
You get away a few months, but then
Yeah, until they realize.
yeah, because he was showing something like a dream. Now you realize that the dream wasn't true.
Look, guys, all these things you see on the internet, that's not how people live. That's one in a million. It's not a real, if I can say. It is real, but it's not the reality that most of the people live. It is just to mess people up. That's all. CAD JPY is boring. It is boring right now, but it's getting fun is right now. Maybe late 10, maybe the last 10 minutes we get the move we want. $716. Well, your entry is a little bit too early, maybe. It's a little bit too early because you're gonna have very small range, and after 5 pips you're gonna be at the next zone. So it should be, the entry should have been all the way down here at 700 at least. What can I say? You have an early entry. But I guess it's your choice if you want to keep it still or not. Let's go CAD JPY. Turn bullish, next candle open, push straight to the next zone, and it's over. Remember the guy who had the ad on YouTube where he was in his jet and trading on the beach? I don't know. I never trusted these people. Never even looked at them. YouTube wasn't very, a place where you would find traders or ads about traders before. Now it's more.
Yeah, now you got on YouTube, Instagram.
Yeah, now
Instagram is full.
Instagram now is
It's a joke.
way, way, way more than it was. But YouTube now that was not that much. You wouldn't find many things about trading on YouTube. Now we have full of them. Now you just go YouTube, you have millions of videos. How did I do this in one day? How did I win 100k in 10 seconds? How did I do that? So many things now.
Now they're moving to TikTok also.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Trading on TikTok. How to do this in 5 steps.
The most impressive one I've seen is from $5 to 100k in 2 weeks.
$5. And why is this thing in 2 weeks? Like all the scammers use this. In 2 weeks you'll get this or that.
Yeah, but they have to sell the dream, man. They
In
have to
2 weeks.
sell.
You know, if you say 3 weeks is too long, you know, two
Yeah,
weeks is in the middle.
exactly.
What do you think about Samuel Leach as a trader? No idea. I haven't seen any charts from him to, you know, try and think about how he trades.
He has a broker, but they say that his broker is fake, and his results are fake also.
What I can say is that there are a lot of fake brokers.
Scam leech, they call him.
I don't know. I can't judge people if I don't see any charts. You know, if you go to my Instagram, you can easily judge me by my trading. You know, it's so easy. You
But
just
man,
go.
you
You
don't see
have
Lambos in your stream, in your Instagram.
look. I have 960 posts. They're all charts, and you know, you can judge me easily by these charts. 900. You know, that's a lot, and that's years of trading. But if you go to another trader's Instagram, what can you see is nothing that includes trading. It's nothing at all. It's just fancy cars and all these things because they want to keep their thing secret, you know, like they're doing something secret. And when you go there, all you see is they're using the same thing as you are using. Is Instagram a better measure of trading ability than my FX account, book FX? My FX book account? I don't know. I guess my FX book can be manipulated. Everything can be manipulated. I don't know. Nothing is good enough now, maybe. But I guess live streams are good enough. I mean, doing this for a long time and everyone can see how you trade, I think it's good enough. Because not everyone can go live and, you know, explain everything and give a trade to hundreds of people without, you know, having the trust on their strategy, without having enough confidence. This cannot be done by everyone. Some people do it and they don't care maybe, but they don't care if they do good or bad. But I guess one thing I can tell you, it's not easy. It is not easy, and that's why there are only a few. Even though now there are plenty, you know, people now have the chance to pick and choose. Yeah, I think CAD JPY, these can start to move on London session, on York session, hopefully. Yeah, because that momentum somehow is lost until New York comes and gives more volume here. Now you guys have so many live streams you can pick and choose. There's so many live streams going on, and if you don't like the strategy, you go to the next one. If you don't like the next one, you go to the next one. So you have plenty of reasons, plenty of options. I started live streams because my students were not active enough. I can say that. So I was not motivated to do a webinar with only 4 or 5 people. That's what I can say. You know, you're not that motivated when you do webinars every day for 2-3 hours with only 3-4 people. You know, you need more interaction. CAD JPY, 3 minutes left. CAD JPY hasn't moved that much, still on the same place. I still think I'm gonna hold this until I see it close back in the range.
Yeah, I'm
Ash,
holding it too.
are you on CAD JPY because you said that you deleted it?
No, I was like with the lower risk, opened one lot, but then I closed it on break even.
No, it's a good setup. It's a good setup, I can say. There's still chance of a continuation. As long as it stays above, we're still good. You know, uh, it's still good. It did move a bit, but it still has more room to go. It was not enough for us.
But it's such a slow pair, like it never gives us good pips.
Let's see, maybe in next 1 or 2 hours we're gonna have a better move.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm staying in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay. The thing is, there's no reason to close. That's the thing. If there's no reason to close, why we should close? I mean, as long as it stays above, we're still good. Look, last time what happened here? We took the trade here. If you guys remember, it was 2 days ago, I think. We took the trade after the breakout here on the retest. See, it took 1, 2, 3 candles. Then we had the big push. So it's not always on the next candle. I mean, you can have some consolidation before pushing. So still we're good. We just need to wait. And after the only reason we did we didn't close, but we did put the stop at break even was that we had a small zone here, and then we had this bigger retest. It was not bigger, it was just a retest. It came lower than our entry, and we got stopped. Then look at the move. So same thing can happen here. It's still plenty of time. It's a different situation because we have a smaller, range to fill, but still it is good. Next candle maybe can make a small wick and still continue to the next zone. As long as price stays above, we're still good. Once it goes below, maybe closes below, then that's a time where we can be, thinking to close the trade. But for now, it's still good.
Bro, check out NZD USD 4 hour.
And USD 4 hour.
Aussie dollar too.
Okay, this looks perfect. If we do get a retest, looks perfect to continue up. Aussie dollar went straight to the next zone. That's what I didn't like. When we waited for the break of this, we wanted to close just around in the middle because we had a 11 pip range. Now it went straight to the next one. And see, this is a pretty strong level on Aussie dollar, so it's too risky. Maybe NZD US dollar is better. I think so. Even though NZD US dollar also has a small zone here, I don't know if we can say small or not, but I think a retest here on the 4 hour, it's going to be pretty good to continue more. And the 4 hour coming all the way from this support, closing strong above, I think it's going to respect the level and it's going to continue. CAD JPY 4 hour didn't close that good. 1 hour is still the same. I don't know. The 4 hour is not making sense too much. It's not the same as 1 hour, but we're gonna wait and see what happens because the 1 hour still has chance here to continue up.
Bro, close it at break even and we'll take NU.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. There's still time. This is where candles are closed, so I can expect price to come a little lower. But we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait because there's still time. Unless price goes below support or closes below, there's still chances of continuation. So it is going to make us wait a bit, but hopefully it's gonna be worth it. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go now, guys. It's been almost 3 hours, and we'll see you later on for some Monday. Monday is gonna be a good day. We're gonna start with a new thing, so be ready. Hopefully, we're gonna have a nice few trades next week. Also, this will be running also doing until it gives us some good pips, at least, because for now the move we did was not enough, so we're still waiting.
Yes.
My chair is Fantech. It's called Fantech. I don't know the model, I forgot, but it's a good chair. For now, have a nice day. Sim
Thank you,
session
bro.
this weekend. Yes, of course, we're gonna have a sim session during the weekend. Thank you all. Have a nice weekend.
Take care.
For those
Bye.
who don't hear from me, and you guys see you on the group. We'll talk there. See you. Thanks to Mr. Sanders also.